Greetings, I am Jake. Welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic 2. Last time we made it out of the fuel depot, made a quick walk across the airlock, or out the airlock. A new ship has docked at Peragus, carrying, we don't even know what, let alone who. And then we made it through the dormitories, and it was revealed that the one responsible for all of the sabotage at Peragus was indeed our friend, the HK protocol droid. So, let's go back up to the administration level and see what we can do about the ship.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
I have felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once.
So Kreia is up and finding me? So, what enemy?
The one that fired upon the Ebon Hawk as we attempted to rescue you. And he will not let us go without blood being shed.
So, Kreia was trying to rescue me, presumably from the Harbinger? Because I was on the Harbinger, and then the Ebon Hawk docked with the ship? So, wait, who is this enemy?
The story is a long one, and time is short. Come, we must go, and quickly.
Alright, let's go.
We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that is docked here.
Kreia has joined your party. When she is in your active party, her mentor special ability gives everyone a bonus to experience points. And because we have leveled up, experience is shared across party members. So, Kreia is a Jedi Consular, but she's neither light nor dark. That just brings up more questions. So let's level her up. Attributes, she's got really good dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So we're just going to bump up that wisdom, because that's very useful for consulars. Skills, she's got stealth, awareness, persuade, even though you can't upgrade it. Nice touch there. And treat injury. Stealth is really useless. It's so situational. It's not really worth bothering with, so we're just going to do this. Powers, so she already starts with bursts of speed, energy resistance, fear, interestingly, and force push. So we're just going to give her Force Aura. Sounds good. And she can level up again. Same as before. Powers. Force... Actually... Where is... Oh, we can't use that one yet. Yeah, Force Valor. Okay. Does she have any interesting feats? Interestingly, she has finesse for melee weapons. So, finesse is something new in Knights of the Old Republic 2 as compared to the first game. It allows you to use your dexterity to determine your chance to hit, which adds some utility to melee-focused characters having a high dexterity. She also has dueling, so she's better if she's using one-handed weapons as opposed to two, and the mentor skill as well. So, and she has class skill stealth, which is interesting. So, since she is good at dexterity, we're not going to give her any of these. Just going to give her the mining laser. Adrenaline amplifier is fine. Energy shield is good. And I think we're ready to go. One last thing is you can set character's behavior. A couple different options, and we're going to go with Jedi support so that she will actually use her force powers in battle. So now we're back. This is the turbo lift that was locked down at the beginning. KOTOR tank is back there where we started. So let's head over to Atton and see what we can do with the ship. We get our first glimpse of who is following us. You can't interact with them; they just have disappeared. It's people using stealth generators. I know I keep saying stealth is useless, but it's one of those things that's not useless if it's an enemy. So let's go talk to Atton.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
I find it really interesting that Atton can tell that Kreia is a Jedi just from how she holds herself. Or maybe it's the robes, I'm not sure. It's a nice touch that he knows that. So, Atton, there's no time to explain. Grab a weapon and follow me.
Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station.
The banter between Kreia and Atton is, it's just stellar. Like, not only do they really throw shade at each other, it gets, well, we'll see. So Atton has joined your party. As long as he isn't the last party member standing, he can't be knocked out, and his saving throws improved more as he's wounded. So he'll get back up in the middle of a fight.
Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
Would you believe that HK, having orchestrated all of the sabotage just to control us, is not keen on us leaving now? So, no, you were clear. I just don't listen to assassin droids.
Clarification. Assassin droid is such a crude term, Master, reserved for Durasteel drones uploaded with only the most archaic kill programs. The function I perform has been referred to as wanton slaughter. I prefer to see it as a means of facilitating communication, resulting in the termination of hostilities.
Are you the one who killed all the miners in the medical bay?
Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place you in jeopardy. I could not allow that to take place, so I was forced to negotiate a termination of hostilities. After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, they began to kill the miners one by one. Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories, where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose of sedatives to the remaining miners in the med bay, enough to kill them, but ensure you slept peacefully. Of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely. I am ashamed by the inconvenience that caused for both of us.
And so you ordered the mining droids to kill me?
Answer? You misunderstand me, Master. Those droids were there to guard you. As I said, I did not anticipate you awakening from the tank. You are quite a hardy specimen for a Jedi, a wrung-toe among humans, if you will indulge me the metaphor. Besides, as you proved, Master, such droids could never pose a threat to a Jedi. The droids were custodial in nature, cleaning the facility of other distractions.
Why did you want to capture me?
Answer. It is beyond the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. Suffice to say that I am being well compensated for my services. You have been a difficult target to find. You have been wandering the galaxy since the end of the Mandalorian Wars, leaving little record of your passage. It is as if you did not wish to be found by hunters such as myself, or more likely, the Jedi Order.
So another glimpse into who my character is. I've been wandering around trying not to be found. Another interesting tidbit is, although I am the HK's master, he's working for a client. So you found me. Obviously, I didn't do a good job.
Admission. It was a matter of chance, Master. I happened to be serving as a protocol droid on the Harbinger when you booked passage. After that, it was a simple matter to sabotage the Harbinger and call for a retrieval. Irritated statement. However, when the Ebon Hawk appeared and salvaged us from the wreckage, I was forced into a series of rapid recalculations, culminating in our current situation.
So he not only sabotaged the Peragus, he also sabotaged the Harbinger. And who is this client of yours?
Chiding answer. My programming renders me incapable of revealing the identity of my client, Master. However, I am free to say that my client is wealthy and very interested in possessing the last of the Jedi.
I think this leads back to... How did you find me leads back to the same thing. But let's see.
Admission?
Yeah. Okay. So what now? Are you going to kill me?
Answer. No, Master. Killing you was never the intention. If you resist my attempts to return you to your KOTOR tank, however, I may inadvertently fracture your skeleton in several places to incapacitate you.
I don't think any of these are light side or dark side, so I'm just going to say enough of this. You won't take me without a fight.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
And of course, because I reprogrammed all the mining droids, they will fight with me. So we've got a bunch of floating mines here, and of course, the HK protocol droid. Now, Atton has also joined us. He is a scoundrel, would you believe? And we can level him up as well. So, bit of strength, a lot of dexterity, pretty good constitution, and a little bit of charisma. What am I gonna do here? Yeah, I'm gonna make Atton a dex build. Skills. So he has a little bit of computer use, even though it's not his skill, which makes sense because he was the one who was able to slice open the computer, what he was working with. A little bit of stealth, awareness, and security. So we're just gonna security and demolitions, awareness. Stealth really isn't that important. I'm just gonna get demolitions up, and we can level them up again. And yeah, demolitions is most important for right now. Feats. So he has sneak attack, which means... What does that mean? I forget what that does. When the target can't respond to the attacker. Oh, so it's good against immobilized targets. Medium armor proficiency. He has the critical skills for both melee and ranged. He has a weapon focus for blasters. Scoundrel's luck. So that's the skill that was described before. And I'm going to give him toughness because I'll give him an extra 5 vitality points. And we're good. So he already comes with the blaster. We actually have better ones. So give him that. Adrenaline amplifier. Actually, I think he's pretty good on reflex. So we'll give him the fortitude one. That's good. Ooh! Right, I have a Radican Band. That is actually useful for Kreia, because that will bump her wisdom up to 18, so she gets an additional modifier to her wisdom checks. So, I guess we'll put the breath mask on Atton, and put an energy shield on, and let's go. Alright, so, aggressive is good for him. Activate your energy shield. Activate your energy shield. I don't have an energy... Well, we'll just use that up. That's fine.
Yes.
Did I not? Did I didn't do it. Okay, so floating mines here that have already partly been destroyed because the droids are helping out. Obviously don't want to deal with them. Let's go straight to HK. Actually, let's try stun droid. That didn't work. Hello. Yeah, it didn't work. And I miss. Excellent. Self-destruct sequence. Uh-oh.
master.
All right. So, advanced mining laser, droid self-sustaining unit, HK vocabulator. So, of course, I didn't use burst of speed, but Kreia did, and it worked on me, interestingly. And you know what? I think I'm going to take that off. Yeah, we're just going to take that off. That's not necessary at this point in time. Anywho, let's keep going. I never noticed that. There's a... Is that a texture error, or is that supposed to be a window? Is that supposed to be there? You can see the sky there. I guess that's supposed to be there. That doesn't make any sense, because we're in the middle of a... This is the outlook to the... That's got to be a texture glitch. Because, because that's the wall of the asteroid. That's a little texture glitch I've never noticed. Yeah. You can just peer through the whole thing out into space there. You can even see the asteroids floating by. Alright. Enough admiring textures. Let's go. So, Harbinger Command Deck.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blast of fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
And we've got a little bit of a texture glitch here as well. Maybe there's something wrong with my installation. There's supposed to be black bars. So... Calm down. We need to plan, not accusations.
If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
We can bypass the force field to the hangar by getting to the engine room on the ship, then exiting through the fuel pipe.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Peragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Peragus ever recorded.
Then how did this ship dock here?
Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to.
So let's get their codes then we can worry about reaching the Ebonhawk.
Well, we'd have to get to the bridge, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
Now that you have a party, certain actions and dialogue responses will increase or decrease your influence with your companions, depending on their personalities. Some respect cruelty, while others may respect nobility, loyalty, cleverness, brute force, and so on. This is a really great change from the first Knights of the Old Republic. This is so good. So you can actually influence your party members, and they feel more alive because they respond to the actions that you're doing, and not in that stupid way that Karth is like, don't be mean. We can't. That's not what he sounds like at all, but it's stupid. And this is so much better, and it leads to a lot of interesting things. So our enemies gather while they wait. So this is an opportunity to either gain influence or lose influence with Kreia or Atton. And because I'm going down the light side, I think Atton is the better one to go with. So Atton's plan is a good one. Let's head to the bridge and get the drift charts.
All right. But this won't end well. Trust me.
So, got some light side points and gained influence with Atton.
Just say the word.
So, I think it's not showing up. All right. So, low security door here. And more corpses. Just everywhere we go, corpses. Medpack components. Low security door. Because of course we could just go straight to the bridge, but what is this is a game if you're not exploring. Sith Assassin? Sith Assassin? I love that. Anywho, let's go.
Time to even the odds.
Yeah, this is how this area works. There's groups of assassins that will pop in and attack you. They're not that tough. They're honestly more annoying than anything. But they do provide essentially infinite experience if you're willing to wait. It's just because they do respawn. There's certain places where they come in no matter what, and certain places where they come in just because you've spent enough time there. So we got a computer here. Let's check the briefing logs.
We've been diverted from Onderon to the Outer Rim. There's not enough ships out there, and we're already hard-pressed to keep patrolling the regions under our jurisdiction. I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malak, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait.
So, trouble on Onderon, but the Republic is stretched really thin. Turns out having 2 wars in a decade is not good for stability.
As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of his identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, he's got diplomatic level priority, whether he knows it or not.
And that is a line that is referring to you. If you play as a female character, that character says she, and so that is very much talking about us. So, pretty interesting. So they're going to bring me to Telos. Someone knows who I am. This guy doesn't, or he's not letting on about it, and has been ordered to not make a big deal out of me, even though he's trying to bring me somewhere specifically.
We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic for permission to investigate. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure when we arrive, and we'll find out if the signal's genuine or a trap.
So that's obviously talking about the Ebon Hawk, because there's no records of it.
We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there's a Sith presence in the region, I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter, did you get confirmation on it?
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our databanks, so we transmitted the code to you. Was there a match?
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even wreckage, I want it.
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is of the highest importance that he reach Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure he arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral Onasi out.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing. I am always being kept in the...
Query. You sent for me, Captain.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything he needs. Try not to be too obvious about it. His safety is our top concern.
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always, it is my pleasure to serve.
So, a lot going on there. So, first of all, this is the reason why I wanted to play as the light side. If you, or not play as the light side, say that Revan went down the light side rather than the dark side. I think the dark side is the better story, but I wanted Karth to show up. Karth shows up if you say Revan went down the light side. If you went down the dark side, he gets replaced with some nobody who has pretty much the same lines. But it's a nice carryover from the first game that he's around there, and it's nice that they thought about, what if Karth survived? Obviously, he's going to be important, and if he didn't, he's going to be replaced by somebody. So, obviously, the HK droid was serving his client as well as the master aboard the Harbinger, and has been looking over me, and that's how he had access to me. So, that's everything we can get here. And would you believe more Sith assassins?
Time to take you down to size.
Oh. I thought there were only 2. There were, in fact, 3.
More where that came from.
What am I saying? There were 4. I'm stupid. You can't count. Anyway, leveled up. Sweet. Skills. Computer use. Don't need demolitions because we've got Atton now. Keep the awareness up. Persuade. And security. Looks good. And we can select a feat. How about that? So we've already got toughness. We can go for toughness 2, which gives 10% reduction of damage over 20 points. Let's see. What else? Dual strike is 9. No, that's dual strike. Plus 2 bonus to hit if someone else is targeting the same person. Regenerate vitality points. Regenerate force points. I think I'm going to start... yeah, I think I'm going to get 2 weapon fighting. So... there's normally a penalty of -6 to your main hand and +10 to your offhand for the attack penalty. So this is reduced to -6, -6. And then a balanced weapon can reduce to -4, -6. So... I'll demonstrate that in a second here. Heal! Finally, we have a heal available. I'm actually going to go... disable droid. Oh, my. Heal is pretty useful. Oh, it's +1 for every charisma point. Oh, charisma modifier and wisdom modifier and the level of force user. I'm going to go for it anyway, even though it's not that great right now, because it makes treat injury largely redundant, except for advanced med packs and then, what is it called, first surgery kits or something. It's very useful to have if you're going down the light side. So, just to demonstrate 2 weapon fighting. So I have a +9 attack modifier if I just have the longsword. If I attach the fire cutter, which is balanced, so... that reduces it to +5 and +3, but I have an additional chance to hit. So I am... You know what? I'm having difficulty hitting the guys right as it stands. Their defense is pretty high, so I'm going to not use that for now. But it's good to set that up to eventually go down that route. Of course, Kreia used... speed. Excuse me. Oh, this is where we're supposed to go. Oh, look at that. Can't go down this way because the thing is destroyed. Just so many corpses. I think that's supposed to be blood on the windows, but it's so low resolution it doesn't really work. Or maybe it's supposed to be a crack? Oh, there's some over here. Maybe that's just how it looks. I don't know. Oop, hello. Hello. Need to get between the chairs. Okay. Ooh, I don't have any spikes. That's not good. So, just download that. Check the logs.
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept.
Alright, so just filling in a little bit there.
Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want it tractor beamed to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort, but we'll find out.
So just filling in a little bit of the story about the Ebon Hawk. I'm a little unclear on what they mean by the freighter being clean. I think they mean that there's no survivors. I think that's what that means. Not that there's no one on board, because the implication is that Kreia was on board the Ebon Hawk, so either she was hiding as well as the Sith, who were using stealth field generators. Anywho.
Everyone on the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
Then keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went.
So, yeah, just confirming that everyone was dead, or dead with air quotes around them for the on the Ebon Hawk, and then a lone corpse on the Sith ship.
We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi. What the hell was that?
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
So, looks like Kreia isn't the only one who can masquerade as a corpse. Atton, get out of the way. Alright. What the fuck? Echani heavy armor. What? Holy crap. Wow. I don't know if I'm ever going to make use of that on any of my characters, but certainly a nice to have. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. More assassins down. They do just keep coming, so if you're really bored, you can just keep farming them for experience. Pheromone package. What does that do again? Persuade +1, charisma +1. Sounds good. That's, yeah. I don't get an increased modifier, so it's not a +2. Unless I found either another charisma benefit or increase that with attributes, which I don't see myself doing. What in the fuck? That's 2 things of Echani heavy armor. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, loot is randomized in this game. In the first Knights of the Old Republic, it's fixed, but it's randomized, which I think is a much more fun system. So you can get incredibly valuable stuff like that, just out of nothing containers. Targeting visor. Ooh, targeting visor. Okay. No. I'm trying to select Atton.
I hear you.
Targeting visor. Attack modifier. Ooh, that just attacks. That just increases the attacks modifier and gives saves reflex +1. You know what? In that case, I thought that was something different. So I'm gonna actually put that on myself. And then I'm gonna put the Viper Cutter on, because now then I have a +6 and +4, but I'm attacking twice each round. I think, yeah, we'll give that a shot. So I guess we can give the survey gear to Atton.
Say the word.
So now dual wielding, double attacks, awesome. And we get a chance to try it out. So I'm missing with 2 hits, but yeah. Yeah, I'm missing more, but I have an increase, second attack.
More where that came from.
I swear they don't always come in groups of 5. I swear sometimes you can get groups of 2 or groups of... oh, Kreia, you are not doing well. Or 3. But I seem to... Maybe that was a glitch and it was fixed in the mod? I'm not sure. Leveling up also refills your HP and I believe your force points as well. Alright, so we can select defeat for Kreia. Yeah, gonna go with toughness. Because that'll give her +6 hit points, which is useful. Since she's a consular, sometimes she can get 2 force powers. So gonna get heal, which is very useful, and battle meditation, which is it's not like it was in the first game, because anyone can do it. So it's +2 to attack rolls, +2 to damage, +2 to will saves for all party members. Also increased vitality point regeneration. It's just a really good thing. The thing I like doing with Kreia, or any consular for that matter, is because they get so many force points, which apparently it does not refill on level up. Interesting. Is you can use them as kind of like your buffer. Party member who lays down all the buffs. Escape pod. Locked. Cannot be used. So, no escape that way. And blast door. Magnetically sealed, cannot be opened. So I actually am going to use burst of speed. Just get us down to the door that we were at before. I'm sure we'll run into at least one more pack of Sith assassins. Or not. I don't know if I just sped past them or what. Alright, crew quarters. Okay. Let's open things up here. Exchange work bioantidote system. What the fuck did I just pick up? Requires 16 constitution. Yeah, there's a... I forgot about this, about how certain things are locked off behind certain constitution. Maybe... anyway. But exchange work gloves. Let's take a look at these. Demolitions +3, security +3, computer use dexterity +1. Holy shit! I'm at... ooh. I want to do that for the skills. For the moment, I'm going to give that to Atton, just because that will boost his dexterity up to 16, so it gets an increase to his dexterity modifier. But eventually, I'm going to want that for myself, because it increases so many of my skills. This is why randomized loot is just such a better mechanic than the fixed loot was. I mean, I suppose the fixed loot is better for like speed runs or something, but I don't know. It's just speed running in this game feels like missing the point. This is more of a nicely done. This is more of a marathon than a sprint.
Are you all right?
These were my quarters.
This was your room? When?
Before I lost consciousness and woke up on Peragus.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
Ion Charger Mark II, a War Criminals armband, and a War Criminals datapad, and a medpack. A war criminal. You are requested to report to the Harbinger Medical Bay for a routine examination. The routine is automated. Simply insert this datapad into the medical computer and receive your injections. Skill too low. What? Alright, let's use a tunneler. No? Seriously? Okay. Atton, I'm gonna need those work gloves for a second. What? What the hell is my... My security is at 12. What? Alright, we'll just bash the door open then. Yes, I missed a door. Yeah. Okay. Jesus. Are you kidding me? Atton, I'm gonna keep these gloves, but you can have these gloves.
Yeah.
And I guess, Kreia, you can have the insulated gloves. Keep your hands nice and toasty. Go. And Sith Assassins. I knew it. So let me take a look at... Oh, there's two behind us. Yeah, I'm actually going to go for you. Now, if I was smart, I would be like using Mandalorian melee shields on everybody, but I think it's a bit of a waste because these guys are going to just keep coming. They're just power. Guys, there's another one. There's another one right there. I know you can't see him, but you can see him. He's right there.
Let us end this.
Okay. Corpse Republic soldier. Apparently I couldn't interact with any. I wonder if that guy is there in case you don't know the Sith Assassins. I wonder if that's the case. And I think this place exists only as a spawn for more Sith Assassins once you interact with this corpse. But hey, 50 credits, not bad. Because I think this door cannot be opened. Yeah. Yeah, oh, okay. You know what? You are tightly packed right now, so I'm going to use a sonic grenade.
Time to even the...
Oh, wow. Okay, that did way better than I thought it would. And Kreia using battle meditation, and I'm still missing. Nice. That was a nice use of grenade. Pretty proud of myself there. By the way, the Sith Assassins will never drop remains, so you never need to hang around for those. Which is good, because they're sometimes spawn in based on time. And once more, same as before. Except more people resisted that time. That's fine. Go. Kreia, you could... Oh, you can't. Ooh. Use men pack on yourself.
What is it?
Medical bay door. Let's take a look here. What? Ooh. Oh, I didn't even see what I got. What did I... what did I just pick up? Anything... Nothing that interesting, I'm guessing. So... a war criminal's cold toe tank. Kolto tank appears active. Do you wish to heal yourself? Nah, I'm good, thanks. But we have broken Kolto tank. The Kolto tank was shattered from the inside. Fragments litter the floor around it. Take a look here. Insert datapad. Check treatment request. A war criminal. A war criminal treatment request. Sedatives administered during routine 3.5 days ago. Emergency override enacted. Dosage exceeds safety protocols. During your last medical exam, you were administered a delayed sedative that would kill a normal human being. That must be what rendered you, if I could speak, unconscious when the Harbinger was taken out. Don't need to identify the Kolto tank. We already saw it. And we got some more logs here.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this.
So obviously the Sith were,
Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together.
That's a nice bit of characterization. So this Sith corpse that they found, all of his bones were broken thousands of times and then put back together, which is just absolute insanity.
This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him are Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord, alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
So yes, the Sith were using stealth field generators when the Harbinger attached to their warship. They came on board, and so check camera recordings. Not a great cutscene. It's pretty shoddy and put together, but let's see. Treat injury and attempt to get chemicals from the medical computer. Chemicals dispensed. It's got some chemicals. Okay. We got another plasteel cylinder here. More chemicals in our repair kit. And another plasteel cylinder. Chemicals. And Atton,
say the word.
I'm gonna use you at the lab station for a moment here, because we are gonna get ourselves. I can't make that. Okay, let's see what we can break down. I'm never gonna use these adrenaline. Oh, they only give one. See, I was gonna make a mine in case we needed to blow a door open. But we need an average one because the minor ones apparently aren't good enough. But I don't have enough chemicals for that. Well, that sucks.
Yes.
Okay, gonna switch to Kreia for a second here because you see this damaged medical droid, and Kreia actually has a pretty good repair skill. So we can reactivate the droid, and the droid is now active. Medical circuits have been engaged. It will follow you and attempt to heal you if you get injured. Very useful. So this is one of those things that like gives repair some utility. So. This here, and I just want to double check. You can't go out. No, you cannot go out the this way. This is the only way to go. Well, I mean, this and that, but, you know. Regal Visor? Oh my. Well, I'm not going to use that right now. Persuade +2, so that's effectively +3 persuade with the pheromone package, because it'll give +2 charisma. That's crazy lucky. I'm going to use the targeting visor for now, because we're in a combat area, not a persuady area. We are not talking to nobody. Oh.
Time to even the odds.
No, don't do that. Oh, good, I missed. But here comes the droid to heal me. Or not. Okay, I guess I wasn't damaged enough to warrant healing. Really? You could try to be a little more subtle about this.
More where that came from.
Ah, that was the droid healing Kreia and continuing to heal Kreia. Atton, could you... I don't... Okay. As I just teleport around.
Let's settle this.
Yeah, the Sith assassins are more annoying than threatening. This droid appears deactivated. Deactivated? Protocol droid. Unlike the others, this protocol droid appears to have been purposely sabotaged. So that shows how the HK droid managed to be the protocol droid on ship. He destroyed the other one. So I don't know whether this new HK-50 droid is a gift or a curse. After the destruction of the previous protocol droid when it accidentally activated that frag mine, the HK has stepped into its place without a hitch. The problem is it doesn't take commands very well. And most of the time, I have no idea where it's been. There's been reports it's been sighted in the crew quarters, with the captain, in maintenance, and even med lab of all places. And when I ask the droid about it, it gives me smart mouth responses about facilitating communication. I don't know who commissioned these HK models, but I don't like them. Nice bit of characterization there. And turbo lift to the engine deck.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What's wrong?
Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick.
How do you know that?
You don't survive on the rim as long as I have without knowing when trouble's coming.
We'll have to be careful then, but we have to keep moving.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Atton has the special ability to sense anything that places him at risks. When he gets a bad feeling, it's recommended that you save your game. And gain some influence with Atton because we were nice to him. And indeed, I am going to save the game here, and I think this is a good stopping point. We're not quite done with the Harbinger, and I think the lighting is indicating that something big is coming up. But for now, I have been Jake. This has been Knights of the Old Republic 2. Have a good one.